Hi, my name is Daniel Cecil, and I'm the founder of honinghouse.com, a resource that helps writers find their story and tell it better. Now, if you're new to honinghouse.com, we provide workshops and one-on-one coaching to help writers who are either starting their writer journey or wanting to improve their craft find the skills they need to move towards publication and beyond. Now, as a lifelong student myself, I know how hard it can be to find time to take a class. Not everyone can drop everything and go out and get an MFA. We all have busy schedules, we all have family, we all have work, and if you're a writer looking to just take a class or two to improve your skills, it might all seem impossible. That's why I'm absolutely thrilled to announce that Honing House is offering our first online on-demand classes. These classes will offer valuable information to everyone from beginners to seasoned pros that will help them take their writing to the next level. Honing House on-demand classes will be available anytime, anywhere, and are completely self-paced so that you can make progress according to your own busy calendar. But you might be wondering, why take a class with Honing House and not with one of the other writing resources available out there on the internet? First off, it's about my experience as a teacher. I started teaching fiction at the University of Washington while I was studying for my Master of Fine Arts in Fiction. There, I worked with hundreds and hundreds of students, believe me, hundreds, as they took their first steps towards being fiction writers. I also had the opportunity to work with a lot of advanced students on developing their voice and developing their craft so that they could finally move towards publication. I was lucky enough to fall in love with teaching. I ended up working at the University of Washington for 5 years teaching various levels of fiction before taking that experience on to Emerson College, where I now teach travel writing. Now, I love teaching in the academy, but I also want to make writing classes accessible to everyone, not just people going to college. So everyone from hobbyists wanting to find a creative outlet to folks looking to brush up on their writing skills and become a published author. So that's why I created Honing House, as a way to be equitable with the teaching of writing. Now, you might also be wondering about that weird name, Honing House. Where did that come from? Naturally, as a writer, I had to find a name that had a bit of a double meaning. Now in English, honing is the act of refining or perfecting something over time. And in Dutch, because I had to choose a Dutch word, we were founded in Amsterdam after all. In Dutch, honing means honey. The meaning of honing in English brings to mind the patience and the dedication towards self-improvement that's necessary to become a great writer. Honing in Dutch, however, which means honey, evokes thoughts of sweetness and warmth, but also the hive and the community around it. Now, I believe both of these definitions kind of represent a piece of the whole of what I'm creating here at Honing House. First, a buzz around literature and how it's constructed, as well as a focus on helping people improve their craft to make them stand apart from the rest of the crowd. Now, in terms to how fiction is taught here at Honing House, we have a little bit of a different approach. We love craft and we have a huge focus on it. But I believe sometimes that certain courses focus a little bit too stiffly on craft alone and forget about the natural creativity that a person, by being true to themselves, brings to the writing process. That's why here at Honing House, along with the craft elements, I've developed materials that help students discover their honest selves so that they can bring that creativity to their work and also create real honest conversations between myself and the student about where their work really needs to go. Interested in finding a class that suits you? Just click the link in the video to find a full description of the classes available and their benefits to you, my lovely writers. I hope to work with you soon.